Soul Frogs, Miss Cleaner, again with another art project. In front of you, you see the supplies that you'll need today. So we always need a piece of paper and something to draw with. I draw with markers so you can see my lines, but pencil works great, whatever your preference is. We will also need something to color with, so crayons, colored pencils, markers, or if you have even more supplies than that, like oil pastels or paints, you're welcome to use those things too. And then glue. Liquid glue works the best, but glue sticks and tape are a good substitute if you don't have any Elmer's liquid glue. And a pair of scissors. And then about 15 to 20 leaves, depending on their size, will depend on if you need more or less. And it's always fun to have a variety of colors and sizes from different trees if you have access to them. Today we are going to be drawing a person. It does not have to be a self-portrait, so we can have a little more freedom with the features than we normally would if we were talking about drawing ourselves and the shape of our eyes and the proportions and things like that. So today I'm going to give you guys a little more choice in the drawing of your person. So the first choice is going to come with which direction you do your paper in. So I did one where I did landscape, and I did my person over here, and then I let the leaves be my hair going this way like it was blowing in the wind. This one I'm going to try doing portrait style, which is tall like this, and I'm going to leave more room at the top for my leaves to be the hair. So I'm going to start with an oval shape. And about halfway down on both sides, I'm going to make the ears. And they're just like a skinny C. We want to keep them close to the head so they're not big elephant ears. And then the top of my ears are a good spot for the top lid of my eyes. And this is where your next choice comes in. So some of you have a style of eye that you like to do that's maybe not very realistic. This would be a great project to do this on, because it's just a person, it's not necessarily a specific person. So I'm going to go ahead and do the football shape. I like to use the direction of my eyes, my eyebrows, my mouth to show an emotion. So for this particular one, I'm going to, I'm going to do surprised. So I'm going to make the eyes really big and wide. And then I'm going to use my eyebrows to help with that surprise look, but really making them arch up high. Because when you are surprised, a lot of times, all your features expand. And I can add little details like eyelashes if I want them, but I don't have to. And eyelids, kind of a little mark there for that. There we go. Now I'm going to come down, I'm going to do my nose, and I like to start with the middle shape and then add the nostrils. But if you don't like the way that looks, then you can draw a nose you like to draw. And then the mouth is going to be open real wide as part of that surprised look. And I have a top lip and a bottom lip. And then my tongue. Like you can see inside the mouth because I'm acting surprised. And then I'll draw some lines there by the mouth to really exaggerate that. Alright, Your face could look totally different at this point, and that's fine, as long as you've got 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. And I'm going to draw the neck, and it's going to come out to my shoulders, and I'm going to let my shoulders just run right off the page. And then I'm going to give my person a shirt. And what kind of shirt I want will depend on where I draw the neckline. So I could draw it right here, and that would just be like a crew neck, like a regular t-shirt. I could draw it touching both shoulders. That would give me kind of a boat neck. I could draw a V right here, and that would give me a V-neck shirt. Or if I were wearing something like a tank top, I could just draw touching the shoulders. So you can choose what kind of shirt you want on your person. And you can even add a pattern or decorations. So t-shirts usually have this kind of collar here. And then I think I'm going to draw big polka dots on my shirt. And I can add other accessories like jewelry. I could give her earrings. And these are all optional, but now is a good time to go ahead and add those details in. I think I'll skip the necklace on this one. Alright, so we have this person with hopefully a really cool expression on their face, and they have no hair. The leaves is where that problem gets solved. So coloring it at this point would be the best bet. It's way easier to color before you start gluing things to it. I'm going to skip that part because I have a finished one I'm going to share with you in just a second. And then I'm going to start taking my leaves. The scissors are for cutting the stem off. Now, not all of my leaves that I collected had a stem, so I didn't have to cut all of them. Okay, cut the stem off, and the glue is for sticking them to the paper. So I'm going to open my glue up, make sure there's no dry, crusty stuff over the hole. Excuse me, I hiccuped. And I'm going to put the glue, I like to put the glue just on the end, so I can layer the leaves if I want to, or hang them off the page and not have any issues. And then I'm going to start sticking my leaves to my paper. This one's kind of curled on me, so I'm trying to find the flat part to put the glue on. This is a totally different kind. I'm going to stick it over here. And I could even, with my clustering of leaves there, I could leave that as an accessory, and then I could get my drawing tool back out. And I could add in hair with my drawing tool that I would then color in. And the leaves would be an accessory. Another cool idea I saw, instead of using the leaves for hair, they use the leaves to make the clothing. So a lot of different ideas that you can do. I'd love to see your creativity and the different kinds of leaves that you find, shapes, colors, sizes. I'll go ahead and show you my finished one. So like I said earlier, I changed the direction. This face is a little different. It's kind of more like a smirk. The eyes are looking down and to the left. The mouth is kind of off to the side. And I used the leaves to make all the hair like it's wind blown this direction. So I hope you enjoy working on this, and I can't wait to see what you load into the classwork to show me.